Hey everyone, I wanted to hop on today to go over my favorite books for helping with anxiety and OCD. Bibliotherapy is like life savior for me. I feel that I've always been able to read and it has really helped me, whether it's reading quotes or reading articles or reading research on different things that I'm interested in. So let's get into it. So the first book that has been everything for me is Hope and Help for Your Nerves by Claire Weeks, Dr. Claire Weeks. You can see it's a little scraggly. This book really honestly saved my life. It really just put everything into words that I was feeling and going through that other people couldn't understand. There's a lot of different symptoms that I would get with my anxiety, whether it be like dissociation or I would get numbing in my arm, numbing in my fingers, and there was just all these things that I would feel or constantly get hung up on these thoughts with the compulsions, and I didn't really know what I was going through until I read this, and it really made me realize that I wasn't alone, that I wasn't going crazy, and that if you just accepted it and let time pass, which is one of her hallmarks, is acceptance, 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 that you can get through it. And I just would reference the book. I mean, you can see where things are highlighted because I legit would just go to this page whenever I needed something or ever needed help. And this specifically is for someone who is dealing with anxiety, and there's a chapter on compulsions and obsessive behavior and just depression as well, which she outlines here. But I like that she also calls it nervous illness, so she doesn't kind of make you feel like you can't recover from it, which is really cool. Another really great book that I love is Wherever You Go, There You Are. I love John Kabat-Zinn. I think he is so amazing. I love watching his videos and watching him do interviews, and he used mindfulness originally to help people deal with chronic pain. So they were able to change their relationship to the pain in their body by using mindfulness techniques. And I just think it's so awesome. And it's so true. Like, you can't escape your body. So the only thing we can do in this life is work with what we got, and that comes from within. Obviously, we can learn and grow and gain more knowledge, but usually everything you have is already in you. It's just a matter of, cultivating that power within you. Another book that I really, really enjoy and I've actually used with a lot of clients, and it just really is helpful, is Practicing Mindfulness. So to me, mindfulness is a great technique to incorporate with anxiety and OCD recovery. It doesn't have to be the only thing because it doesn't always work for everyone, just specifically mindfulness, but the whole thing of accepting and not judging yourself and being there and being able to be with your experience, which is so hard nowadays because we're always trying to escape ourselves or escape a job we don't like or escape something we don't like. And obviously there's situations where we do have to get out of there. But a lot of times the way you see the world really comes from your personal perspective. So if you can change that perspective, you can change the way you think and feel. So this is cool. It just has really cool meditations to do to reduce stress, improve mental health, and find peace in every day. Just like 5-minute exercises. Great book. Love it. Great activities. Easy. Good read. So helpful. And then the last one also is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I love him. I love every quote he ever releases or anything he ever says about anything with life and feelings and emotions and just being human, because I just really connect with him and it's so real. And this book is just really about being where you are, and kind of the whole thing with the mindfulness too is you don't have to change the experience immediately to get through something, and also just being able to stay with what you're feeling and to not push it away. So he says a lot of great things in here, also talking about thoughts and the ego, which is really cool. And really the other thing too is like nothing exists outside of now. So all we have is this moment. I don't have what's left me, can't grab that, it's gone, and I don't know what comes ahead of me. So being able to stay in the now is a really good way to, honestly, I personally believe, to find genuine happiness and contentment and something that's deeper than just a fleeting emotion that can just change, because we all know that emotions and feelings do change. So these books are great reads. I highly recommend them. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, Practicing Mindfulness, Wherever You Go, There You Are, and then my savior, Dr. Claire Weeks. She has a bunch of other books that she has written on anxiety and depression and nervous illness, but this was the one that I personally really gravitated towards because one of my really good friends was like, you should really read this book. It really describes everything you're telling me about your experience that a lot of people that I would talk to didn't really understand. So, you know, again, there's so many things out there. These things worked for me, so obviously they don't work for everybody, but just the recommendation to kind of have some good reads, and if you want to read something to kind of help yourself through or better understand what you're dealing with. So basically, these are my reads that I wanted to let everyone in on, and I'm sure I'll have some more to add to the collection because I love to read, but I hope they're helpful. Thanks for watching.